are working on an experiment today called the Invisible Tide, where we're converging design and art into one experience that really tries to draw all the experiences and senses of the human body. Collaboration with Mason Studio is Othership. We have Mulvey Banani, CBCB Fragrances, and we are looking to create something that nobody has experienced before and something very memorable.
Being invited by Mason Studio to join this group of designers and envisioning how light could play an important role in this year's DesignTO installation was an opportunity we could not turn down. DesignTO provides the opportunity to explore and learn from the multifaceted design community that exists in Toronto during this really inspiring festival.
Lighting played a fundamental role in shaping the atmosphere and experience of the invisible tide. Through precisely programmed color transitions, controlled shifts in intensity, and a strategic shadow play, the installation replicates the natural progression of a sunset.
As central to the installation as lighting was, the idea was to make lighting a background element, that it is purely a source that underscores the materiality, the setting, and the story that was envisioned and wanted to be told. In a sense, we wanted to make lighting a part of the installation as opposed to a separate element in the installation itself. One of the biggest challenges was to translate the colors that we see on a computer or saw in a mood board onto lighting, and then how that color ultimately translates to the end user through all of the material reflection and transmission. Oftentimes, RGB or hex values of a color don't necessarily translate the exact same way on a lighting fixture, and hence a lot of on-site tweaking is necessary to achieve the desired colors synonymous with the story.
Tying light in with the other senses that were being triggered allowed people to experience the installation in a way that connects sight, sound, touch, and smell, ultimately draws to their own experiences for self-examination and self-discovery.
My background is mainly in meditation, breathwork, and sound. And when Stanley and I first came together and met together to work on this project, really the intention was to find an activation of all of his senses. And so the idea kind of started with one little seed of an idea and grew into what you're going to see today. And so when we go into this experience today, the intention is for us to be fully present for sight, for sound, for touch, for textures. Everything that you see around you is meant to be an activation of that.
It's a dish of water attached to a subwoofer, and it's vibrating to the music that you'll hear. And then the light shining down from above will reflect off the surface of the water, and those are the visuals that you're going to see today.
We want to give people the tool, the ability, and the recognition of how we can control our own spaces to make us feel the way we want to feel.
At Mulvey Banani Lighting, we are always exploring, growing, and connecting with our communities.